we're in a really cool place energetically right now. We have so much access to inner knowledge and depth right now. Depth of like connecting with our biggest potential and fulfillment and like those good feelings that we could just play in all the time. And the rules of our world and of our society are slowly dripping away. It's like we have been burning a candle for the last 5 years and we're getting down to the bottom and all that wax has evaporated or it's run down the side and made a different shape, a different form. And we're now realizing that we're lighter, we're clearer, we're stronger, we're definitely able to access more ease and contentment and joy. And I want to share with you how I am stepping up to that and changing because of that, in hopes that it will illuminate how you've already begun to do that, but also to give you some pointers on how you can best take use of the energy that we're being given right now. So it doesn't really matter if you're a spiritual person or not. You're going to be feeling this. And the more aware you are of all of this, the better you are able to play with it. And what I mean by play with it is that we really are living in a different time. We really, really are. I've mentioned this before, but if you think back just 10 years ago and something sad happened, you were devastated, like dropped down, gut-wrenching, crying on the floor. It was hard, it was really heavy, really sticky. And it was just not fun to be in a negative emotion 10 years ago, 20 years ago. The last 5 years, we've slowly been lightening up. The layer of energy that housed that in our dimension is gone. So if we are feeling those heavy, stuck emotions, it means we've been carrying it with us this whole entire time for the last 5 years. And we've been fighting to keep those things, those limitations, those heaviness, the story, the baggage. We've been fighting to keep it. We've been keeping it in our backpack, as Jim Self would say. Those are our pebbles. That's why clearing has been so easy. Clearing is just realizing the shit we've been carrying around, realizing the patterns we've been dealing with. And as we realize things, we're able to let them go. Because we're seeing them, we're opening the closet door, lights going in, it's illuminating all our crap, and we're like, oh, I don't need that anymore. It's that easy. We've been lightening up our inner limitations, our limiting beliefs, which has been the buzzword for the last 20 years in the spiritual community. Limiting beliefs, those are going away, they're flying away, they're being dissolved, they're evaporating. And what does that mean? What does that translate to? If all of this baggage is being gone, like energetically, there's no more holding that. There's no more foundation for that in our world, in this dimension. We are realizing things. We're opening the closet door. Stuff is evaporating. Realizations are happening. So if all of that is actually going on, which it is, what does that mean for us now? Well, it means that we are closer to our real selves than we've ever been. It means that our divine self, our real higher dimensional energy, is more present than ever before. And so we have access to all of the special rules that come from that new energy. If we are more energetically from the 5th dimension than we are from the 3rd dimension, it means we're more able to create and manifest at a 5th dimensional level. Now, we are still braided together with the other stuff. Like, I am not consciously able to teleport right now. I will be in the future. I am not consciously able to, like, make a diamond bracelet appear in my hand, which will be possible in the future, but I'm still much more able to manifest what I want in the context of a short story form, let's say. So a client is still going to come and give me money, and that's where the money is going to go into my bank account from, but it happens much more quickly than it ever has before. Friends call me when I think about them much more quickly than ever before. I can feel where my alignment is in my business, in my work, in my relationships much more quickly and more accurately and stronger than I ever have before. So my psychic senses are stronger, my intuition, my telepathy, all of that is stronger than it has ever been before. And it's true for you too, whether you realize it or not. And so as we evolve out of needing a story to manifest things, we evolve into being able to create our reality like that without reason, without justification, without anything. And so where we have our attention is very important. How we feel and think is very important. What we do with our time is very important, because we are starting to create much more quickly than ever before. And so we don't have the baggage. We can create more quickly than we ever have before. Those two things combined give us a lot more free time and a lot more choice. And I don't know about you, but lately I've been feeling a really strong pull to be completely spontaneous, to have every single choice open to me in one moment, and really feeling like I get to make the decision based on how I'm feeling, and that's it. I don't have to worry about a partner or obligations or who I said I was yesterday. I need to be able to make a decision in the moment. I need to not have plans. I need to be able to really drop off the face of the earth if that's what I want to do, and not have to be accountable to anybody else for my decisions. Because really, isn't that what being a sovereign being is all about? Right? Being our own authority, not being accountable to anybody else. That doesn't mean being irresponsible. It doesn't mean being uncaring. But it means if I really want to go and have a month or two of solitude, that's okay. I don't have to explain it to anybody. I can tell people if I want or not, but that's what I want to do, and that's what I'm going to do. And so, my friends, I actually have set up my life to be that. And when Eric and I sell the house that we are living in right now, I will be doing that. And I will be getting in my van, and I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know what I'll be doing. And I'm jumping off the deep end, and I'm so excited about it. So you probably aren't going to be as bold or daring as I am being, because it's not right for you right now. But I am following the call to be spontaneous and be myself and see where I take myself. Because on the road trip that I took a couple of months ago, I was away for 2 months. I loved every second of being on the road, even when it was snowy, even when it was scary, even when it was windy and flooding and cold or hot. It was so fun to feel like I could go where I wanted to go. I still had parameters on that trip, though, and I had to be in certain places at certain times, and that's the one part I did not enjoy. So I'm erasing that. I'm erasing the need to be anywhere at any given time. My business is all online, and so I'll still be able to connect with you guys and make content and teach classes and do all that wonderful stuff because I designed my life like that. And so I just wanted to really share this with you, the fact that what you're feeling is normal. If you're feeling the call to really be a lot more center-focused, to be more spontaneous, to not justify what you want or what you're doing to other people, the fact that you're feeling less limited, you're feeling more energetic, and it may mean that you're feeling also more confused because you're fighting that. Allow the confusion to be there. Allow the confusion to just walk away from your mind whenever it feels like it, and go back to your heart and think about what you're feeling in that moment, and do what you're feeling as opposed to what you're thinking. we really don't need to be thinking much anymore. We really just need to be acting from our heart and how we feel. So what makes you feel the best? What makes you feel so excited? What are you curious about? That is a great place to go in order to get around the confusion and to start living your absolute best life. Because let me tell you, I say this all the time, you don't know how good it can be. So following your intuition, following your excitement is the only way to get there. It's the only way to get to the place where it's better than you ever thought it could be. And I keep saying that because I keep experiencing new levels of it. And do whatever you want with your life. There's no right or wrong way to live. So if you don't want to follow your excitement, definitely, you don't have to do that. But it's just a shortcut to finding your own truth. So have fun with it. If you have any questions about what I'm doing or how I made this decision or anything like that, let me know and I'll be happy to answer it. And you'll be hearing from me a few more times before I take the big plunge. So lots and lots of love, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. I am back at a different angle. I just wanted to let you guys know that if you are feeling that confusion, or if you're not sure what the next step for you is, if you're having trouble connecting with your intuition or your excitement or your curiosity, and you don't know what to do in order to move forward toward this awesomeness that I'm describing, take Soul Focus. Soul Focus is the perfect class for you to get your to-do list from your higher self, to understand where your higher self is directing you to go to live the life that you're really craving. And it's really simple. It's not a lot of steps. It is not a lot of information. And it's what I use when I get confused. So I will put the link for that on the screen here. You can go check it out. It is top-notch, highly recommended, and it even comes with a free reading. So you'll get a reading in your email all about you, what your theme for this life is, who you're here to serve, how you can best serve them. Okay, that is it. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you really soon. Bye.